Okay, everyone. Part of a football discussion. I'm here in the second part with Coach Tony, football specialist, professional ex-pro player, contributed a lot in Canada. We already finished in our first part with our fellow coaches. Now I'm in the second part, considering that Coach Tony has had a great contribution as a football player, also as a coach, as a technical director, as coaches coordinator, grassroots coach. He has opened his own academy. He's kind of a little bit also in a different profile, focusing a lot with our football generation, new football generation of goalkeepers, starting from the grassroots all the way to the first team. Considering that he has been an ex-pro player in Europe, he already had made it pro also as a football coach. He already have his UEFA license, and he has been having his coaching education in Europe, also with Canadian Federation. He can kind of give us a lot of feedbacks, considering he have a great experience and as a football specialist. I would like to start the conversation with you, Coach. What do you think are some of the things we need to do? I already asked the previous coaches. What do you think are some of the things we need to do in order to develop football in Canada?
Well, thank you for introducing me and doing that such a nice program like you're trying here. I think it's a big job for us, like coaching kids. For that, I mean, you starting from the professional players. It's a big opportunity, a big job to develop those kids, and I think the main thing working with the kids, you have to be very professional to put the mindset, like just to build their mind in that kind of field, whatever. It's not only for soccer; it's for everything, but it's very important to be like to grow them like a professional, to enjoy the sport and everything.
You are right. It's very important, the mentality, as you mentioned. The mentality is very important. If they don't have the right mindset, whatever we teach them, whatever is not going to work. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. But this coming takes time. It takes a lot of work to do. But I think Canada is in the right place. Right now it's starting a lot. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, they're in the right direction, considering they're already progressing a lot in the World Cup. This is kind of giving more exposure to the players, to the coaches. People kind of know Canada more, not just North America and not just US, our neighbors, but even the people around the world. They actually understand. Because there was this misconception that, in Canada, oh, they have nothing to do with football. No, actually,
Mhm.
there is a lot of competitive football. When I speak to my colleagues, considering we're both coaches and we're both contributing, outside and inside Canada. No,
Mhm.
there is a lot of talent in Canada, but it's
Exactly.
more about management and everything. Considering you, dear, have been in Europe, uh,
Mhm.
what do you think it takes to us, to reach the football in Europe? What do we need to do, in Canada?
Well, like I said, it changes the mentality with the people growing here and playing over here. This is like one of the main thing, and becoming more work, which like you practice, you play, you enjoy that, so you change your mindset, your view. It's a different ways, like a normal kids, like. This
Yeah.
is important for me, like because we have so much nice facilities here around here in Toronto. Now it's becoming a winter time, like so many good facilities here too, and help develop the kids work in winter and summertime. You know.
Yes, I actually asked the previous speakers because I've been a little bit detached from Canada kind of the last 5 years. I've been visiting a little bit here and there, considering
Hmm.
that I'm working in Saudi Arabia and in Bahrain.
Yeah,
We were opening this topic of, there is a lot of things we can do in Canada, but the problem is facilities. When the snow comes, the activities are less. But now this is a great news, what you're mentioning, they're opening more facilities, is more playing time for our kids.
it's for sure over here. It's developing a lot. If you remember your time over here in Toronto, like we built on so many facilities over here, and the kids they very enjoy the time in the winter playing inside the stadiums. And actually, to be honest, the winter league is more competitive than the summer one. People, all the kids and the people, they are here for they not live too for too long, so it's becoming more competitive and more professional.
I hear that. Well, dear, considering that you have been a coach's coordinator, and you have contributed a lot, what would you think? How can we develop our coaches in in Canada?
Develop coach beside the experience what the coaches has when they play time or different experience when they coming from, like it's a good thing like to be every time every year, like to be courses for them, uh, field experience with the other coaches too, like a different experience, uh, working with like you guys who doing that thing like in the YouTube and everything, like every single benefits they develop and you can see the difference with the kids too after. But the key it's a passion for the game, passion for what you're doing, and passion for the kids to grow like to be professional. Yeah.
You are right. You are right. If you don't have a passion, even if you have a lot of knowledge, you are not transmitting this energy to the kids, you know?
No, exactly. Yeah, you have to make the kids to dream, with your passion.
You're right. And the coaches need to be the first one is the main leader. If you're not having that leadership, how can you install this leadership to the kids? As you said,
Mm.
if you're not sharing experience with other coaches, you think only your way is the right way. You're
Yeah,
totally right. You have to have field experience. You have to go these kind
for
of
sure.
discussions. This is our goal. Professional coaches like you, we are able to share contribute, with advices, and people listen to us, and give coaches get more motivated. They understand that they need to grow much more. Uh,
Hmm.
Dear, what do you think? How is the situation going with you? I know that you're focusing a lot. I remember from many years ago now, since I were working together in Canada, and also before that, the goalkeeper academy. Are they developing?
Hmm. So things they going pretty well over here. Very much busy with the kids from the different age, doing the development program with the club. The academy is growing every day. Like lots of kids coming.
Mhm.
It's from the experience and the hard work what we do here. So people they hear from here and there. Like they hear and they come in. The other thing is the option what we give for the kids. Like where they want it to be, so we can open ways from them. Like just to be part of the with the professional clubs too. Like I have so many people. Example, people going in Europe, going. Playing in the League One too. You remember my team?
Yes,
Like six, seven of them they playing in the League One in university too.
that's
So
great.
it's good to hear that like when the kids growing and uh, being in the professional clubs.
Yes,
So
it takes a lot, especially with you nurturing them from very young. I remember
yeah,
all the way. This is one of the best decisions presidents of a club can make. Because one of the problems that we face is leaving a coach for a very short period of time. First of all, you need to select great leader, good coach,
right.
professional who's also having the patience and having the patience, as you mentioned, to grow the kids, until the other stage. Not just leave a coach for a couple of months, then bring another one, then the kids, are not focused. But if you leave a kid
Yeah,
for 7 years, the kids are playing together, they love the coach, they grow together, they improve a lot. They can go, all of them, they can make a great generation of players.
I still take other coaches too to give them a different experience or like athletic coaches too, like to mix myself with the other opinions too. But the main point, the point is like to grow the whole every year around. Don't make the kids confused with the different opinions.
You are right.
To be like,
If you would like to shift in terms of, how can we promote our kids? As you mentioned before, yep, you are focusing a lot, in your club, in the academy side of it, and also on the club side. That how can we improve our players locally, to make it all the way to, let's say, League One or CPL,
uh,
Premier League. What about
yeah.
to make it all the way to Europe? What would you say? What do we need to? These kids have to have.
This is the third year what I'm bringing my team in down Italy, Rome. It's a big tournament organizing there, and I have my agent. He brings my teams over there too. It's a very good tournament. It's beside the tournament, beside the games there. The tour to the stadium, a tour to Roma. You know, it's kind of fun too, and they see professional players too. It's part of the tournament's schedule there, and it's the third year on the road. I bring the team there.
Well, that's great. On the moment they move away from their comfort zone, the kids will kind of already make the comparison. And I guess when they come back home in Canada, oh, they're
Mhm.
much more motivated because they see the level.
For sure, for sure. And they come in and they dream more after that. So
They dream more. You're right. You're right.
uh,
You're
the
right.
dream is important for the
For
kids.
sure, for sure. If they don't have that right motivation, they are not able to compete like that. Well,
Mhm.
I was happy to have you here, dear. I would need from you, please, because I know you're a busy guy and you're involved in so many projects. What is your last advice for our coaches and our kids who are following us?
Well, that was to work more harder to get more job, more to work more harder for the dreams to come through. That's the
And to have
simple.
better results, right?
You know. But thank you for your interview and
I
having.
know you have been extremely busy, my dear, but thank you for finding some time within your schedule for us to contribute for the people who are listening to us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, dear.